Hey guys, it's BW and I'm back out in the garage. I'm gonna try something different. In between the regular videos, yes, I'm still working on the splash pan. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a video out for that on Sunday night. But I come to realize I did a lot on this car before I ever had a YouTube channel, and I got tons of pictures and all kinds of stuff, and I want to kind of put it together because I realize that people come out not only for entertainment in YouTube, but to come up with ideas and maybe, you know, different ways that people do stuff. So I feel like we got a lot to offer and stuff we had already accomplished. And I'm going to start right at the very beginning, and I'm going to put a little bit out every week on things that we have done in the past. The first thing I'm going to go through is the frame kit we got from Nickeys out of Chicago with John Tinberg. I got a lot of pictures and I want to share them with you. I put together a nice little slideshow. It's about a minute long, and we're going to check that out, and we're going to talk about what we did. So why don't you guys stick around and check us out. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a quick second to go ahead and shamelessly plug myself. If you guys could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you hit that like button, it tells YouTube that this guy's putting out some decent content. Let me go ahead and show it to another group of people, and maybe we can grow this thing. I really appreciate everybody's support to date. Please keep it up. Tell a buddy. Let's bring in as many people as we can. Okay, so the first thing I did is I had to find all the pictures I have of the frame kit and what I did and how I went about it. And I gathered up as many as I could find. I put together a slideshow and I narrated it. It's a little more than a minute long. Why don't you check it out? I had the car and I knew I wanted a straight axle gasser. Safety was paramount to me as I planned to street drive this car. I have good fabrication skills but was unsure of the proper angles with caster. I've seen custom jobs before, and I really didn't like the springs, the way they were located with the shackles looking too far forward or back, and wondered if the person that did it actually considered the safety involved with the geometry. So I contacted John Tinberg with the Gasser Garage. They've been on the gasser scene from the beginning. After talking with John, I knew his frame kit was the right way to go for me. He knew I was eager to get started and sent me the plans right away before the kit even arrived. My buddy Kevin came over and we had the layout done and front frame section cut off with the notches within an hour. Everything was done to John Tinberg specifications. The wheels and tires I chose got here before the frame kit. Kevin mounted them up down at his shop. I had everything ready to go for the kit. Man, it was like Christmas in the summer when that kit came in. My buddy Kevin came back over and we had that kit mounted and welded in no time. It took longer to mount the brakes and the springs than to weld everything up. We had all the prep work. All the prep work was already done. It came out great. And then we pushed it out in the street to get ready for when my buddy Guy was coming down to pick it up, and we were going to take it to the Media Blast Specialties. And that's where the car earned its name. But that's a story for another time. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the slideshow. I feel like now what I want to do is I want to pull you down off the stand, walk around the frame, talk about the kit for a minute, and we'll take it from there. All right? But I feel like the first thing I need to point out is this plate and this rail are not part of the frame kit. That's a job I did separate, custom, making a sliding tilt nose. I'm going to put a link in the upper right hand corner to a playlist if you guys care to find out how I went about doing that job. All right, that's more recent. All right, so this is the Nickeys out of Chicago's frame kit number 36. All right, I got it from John Tinberg. Guy knows his stuff when it comes to gassers. Just Google his name and you'll see for yourself. Built a lot of beautiful cars. When I got the 55 Chevy, I already knew I had to have a straight axle gasser. There was not anything else that was gonna work for me. It's what I really wanted to have. But I wasn't sure about the geometry of it. I was a little worried, and safety's paramount for me, guys. It's one of the more important things. It's not just about you. You got to remember that. I want to street drive this, so it's got to be safe. It's got to be right. All right. I mean, just look at that shackle, the way it hangs. It's perfect. It's not sliding all the way forward or all the way back on a lot of the custom jobs you'll see. The geometry's perfect. John sold me on this within 5 minutes. I mean, he knew I wanted it. I knew I wanted it. He explained to me that if I want to go 70 miles an hour down the highway with one hand on the steering wheel and zero vibration, then this is the kit for me. And that's all I needed to hear. All right. I'm an industrial welder. I've been welding for years, so I knew I could weld it in without any problems at all. I hope you guys looked at the welds real closely in the slideshow. There's black paint on them now, but there it is. All right. One thing I did not do yet is I left my, and I'm probably not going to, I left my U-bolts long. A lot of guys will trim them down. I left mine long because in case I want to change the rake. Like I built these aluminum blocks right here. Obviously it would go underneath, but I could lift that thing up a full 1.25 inches if I wanted to. Right now it's got about a 1-inch rake on it, which is perfect for me. It kind of looks even right now, but you got to understand with the big block in there, and then I have the steel tilt nose slid a foot forward past, tilted all the way up. So when it's backing in, you got about a 1-inch rake, was about perfect for me. All right. So anyway, back onto the frame. Like I say, the geometry's perfect on it. The caster's already set. It's basically a Speedway kit with John's frame package, and then they set all the geometry at Nickeys. All right, so you don't have to worry about anything. The only thing you really need to do is make sure your wheelbase is square. John sent me a detailed instruction before the frame kit ever got here, and my buddy Kevin come over, and him and I cut the front frame off and notched it, had it ready to go almost 2 weeks before the kit even got here. So John's real friendly that way, helped us out. My tires and rims got here first. My buddy Kevin runs his own service station with his brother, and so he just took them down to the shop and had them mounted. I mean, we had everything ready to go. And when the kit got here, Kevin come over and him and I put this in together, and it came out beautiful. I couldn't ask for a better job on it. Come around and look both sides. It's nice and clean. It's streamlined, and that's why it was important to me to maintain the look. I mean, I made those plates for my sliding nose. I made templates so that it matches the you know, the bull nose, so whenever it's going to be painted black, people look up under there, they're not going to notice the difference. It's just going to look like the frame package. And that was the idea, because I didn't want to take away from the beauty of this thing, you know, and the safety of it and everything else. It's just, to me, it's the way to go, guys. I mean, if you guys are interested, what I'll do is I'll put a link down below. It's for the Nova kit. I couldn't find the Tri-5 kit, but trust me, John has them. And the ad you'll click on has his phone number. You just have to call and ask him, and I'm sure he'll be happy to sell you one. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it, man. I mean, if you care about safety the way I do and don't want to have to worry about the geometry and everything, take a note from me and go to the pros and get it done right. All right, so that's the frame kit in a nutshell. I've added some stuff to it, you know. I built these brackets. My buddy Neil Benham in his big break, and I cut them on an angle and fit them up so that the radiator's hanging out there independent and stuff like that. And we added all sorts of things to the frame kit. But you know, in a nutshell, I can tell you for myself, I highly recommend it. You know, if you have any questions on it, I'm very responsive. I'd be happy to answer anything you want to know, up to but not including the geometry. You want to know that stuff, call John. All right, so that's the frame kit, and in our next installment we'll talk about the origins of the name and how it got where it is. All right, so that's all I got on that. Just letting you guys know, tomorrow I'm going to work on the splash pan and get back on that job. But I felt it was important that there might be somebody out there that was wondering about a straight axle job on a 55 gasser, or any gasser for that matter. And my advice is go with a pro. Go with Nickeys out of Chicago, John Tinberg, and his partner Randy Schmidt. They know more than anybody about this kind of stuff, and that's the way to go. That's my advice to you. All right, so until next time, take care.